Hey everyone, Tigertenaka here, and welcome back to another part of Pokemon Platinum. The last part, we went through Iron Island and got a Riolu egg that I very quickly hatched off screen. Well, I didn't hatch it off screen, but I got most of its steps off screen. Hatched it at the last second, because I was in a hurry. But yeah, here's Riolu's stats. I nicknamed it Luke after Luke Skywalker, because it's evolution Lucario. It's obvious. It's an obvious connection. Anyway, Inner Focus, I didn't even look at its ability before. So now it can't flinch, that's good. For the time being, it has the moves Quick Attack, Shadow Claw, which I taught it via TM, Endure, and Force Palm, which it learns at level 11. And Stereo Hearts, I taught Air Slash using that move tutor in Pastoria City. If you give him a heart scale, he'll plant one of your Pokemon when you learn a move. Which is why I wanted to save those shards, but I kind of forgot about Air Slash, so yeah. Oh, and, Charlie learned Fire Blast off screen, so now it has a special attack, a decent one at that. Other than that, everyone else stayed the same, so... And there's a reason why I stopped training Luke at that point instead of training it up to everyone else. Because it evolves via happiness in the daytime, and it's to the point where next time it levels up, it will evolve. So, let's go ahead and challenge this gym here. It's a Steel-type gym, which means that most physical-type attacks are not going to be too effective against these Pokemon. Let's go on Fire and Miss. Fire Blast this Helix. Got a useless crit there, but whatever. Luke leveled up, and that means it's going to evolve. Yolu is now a Lucario, Master of the Aura. And, in one more level, conveniently enough, it's going to try to learn a move that I really want on it. So let's go ahead and check its stats now. It's actually got a slightly higher special attack than attack stat. That's kind of surprising. Anyway. Lucario should be able to fend for itself, so let's see if we can find a plate for it here. An item, not a plate, necessarily. Yeah, let's give it a fist plate, since it is a fighting type. So, the main gimmick of this gym is going to be these platforms. When you step on them, they either rise up or fall down. It all depends on the, what the position is for each platform is, so yeah. This is actually where we... Oh no, this is actually just a circle. Never mind! This is where we need to go. And I always remembered this guy in Diamond and Pearl because he had a random Azumarill. Now he actually has a Steel type on him. So that's pretty cool. And he just called me a noob. What a dick. And now he has a level 40 Scizor. That's actually a higher level than I thought it would be. Let's see how much Force Palm does. It's neutrally effective, so... Oh crap, I just remembered. Okay, good. I was gonna say, I just remembered it can learn Superpower, but I don't think Scizor can learn it at that level. So I'm gonna go ahead and switch out to Charlie again, as Scizor gets paralyzed, and let's easily kill this Scizor, because Fire just completely wrecks it. Being a bug Steel type and all. This gym is actually not that hard to navigate if you know your way around. It just gets confusing at first with all the platforms moving around. Yeah, there's a lot of workers here too. Kinda makes sense since it's all steel and everything. You need certified workers to do stuff with steel. Most of the time, anyway. And this is the move I wanted Luke to learn, Sword Stance. This doubles your attack, or gives you +2 in your attack every time you use it, so yeah, it's gonna be pretty useful for sweeping, especially when it gets extreme speed later on, which is basically quick attack, only twice as powerful. That's pretty useful. And I'm gonna take a chance and go out with Lucario with this guy, because this guy's gonna have fighting types, I'm sure of it. Okay, Steelix. It's still kind of a risk, though, considering Steelix can learn ground-type attacks. But, oh well. And I got a crit. Oh well. I'm just gonna go ahead and switch out to Charlie for this one. And spam the living hell out of Flame Wheel. And that did nothing. Guess I'll spam Fire Blast then. Pretty much all these gyms are is just spamming the same move over and over again because of the type advantages. Down here, up here, down here. I believe this is the second to last room before the gym leader. Most importantly, the weaknesses, because if you have a mono-type team and your opponent doesn't, you're going to be at a huge disadvantage. Yeah, and I taught Luke Shadow Claw because, well, it'd be walled by ghosts if it didn't have that, so yeah. And Luke is getting his ass kicked into it. Another Bronzor! I should have switched. Oh well. Go out to Charlie again. You have Heat Proof? I kind of doubt it considering how much that did. Okay, come on! Enough with the thank you. Fucking hate confusion. And a third Bronzor, like you weren't annoying enough. Okay, good, we're off the confusion for a little while. Seriously, Bronzor is way more trouble than it's worth as far as experience goes. It just doesn't give any experience. And it's so annoying to kill because of its high defenses and just its ability to stall and everything. It's so annoying. Anyway, here we are at the gym leader already. So, I'm actually going to use an elixir or an ether or whatever, so yeah, an ether on Luke's Force Palm. Alright. This is Rorik's father, Brian. I almost forgot it, or Byron, not Brian. It's been so long since I played this game, I don't even remember his name. Anyway, he's gonna start out with a level 37 Magneton. It really shouldn't be able to touch Lucario that badly. I mean, sure it can have Discharge, but really it's not gonna be that big of a deal. Thunderbolt instead. It's gonna do more damage than Discharge, but doesn't have as much chance to paralyze. And oh, I don't like that. Force Palm should be able to OHKO though, since I have +2 stab, super effective, fist-plated boosted Force Palm on it. There's no way that wasn't gonna KO. Let's see. Next up, Steelix. I'm actually kinda debating on what to do here, but I'm gonna keep Luke in for right now. I'm hoping I can OHKO it, but I kinda doubt it. Let's see. Stab super effective, +2 and all that, so man, that's barely a 2 at KO. I knew Steelix had a lot of defense, but damn. I was kinda hoping Luke would live that because Steelix's special attack is pathetic. Anyway, let's go to Empoleon because Steelix's special defense is also pathetic. So we can just kill it off with a Surf, and I highly doubt that Quick Claw mattered. Well, Steelix's only good stats is its defense. Pretty much all of its other stats are crap. Attack is decent, if you want to go that far. Last but not least, its strongest Pokemon, Bastiodon. Bastiodon's the evolution of Shieldon. It is a very good physical wall if it weren't for its terrible defensive typing of Rock Steel. Seriously, that's gotta be the worst typing ever for a defensive Pokemon. Considering most ground and fighting attacks are physical, it's really not doing anything for its typing. And, of course, it has a Citrus Berry, but it doesn't look like it's gonna matter whatsoever. Iron Defense boosts its already good defense, but since I'm using Special Attack, it doesn't matter whatsoever. This Bastiodon's gonna go down without so much of a fight. Well, Luke didn't do too bad in Stage 2. His 30 Pokemon defeated wasn't that hard. That took, what, a minute? 2 minutes? Anyway, Byron gives you the Mind Badge, and he'll also give you the TM for Flash Cannon, and now we can use Strength outside of battle. Okay. Flash Cannon, like I said, I don't find Steel-type attacks that useful, but it's basically the Steel-type equivalent to Psychic. So it's really not anything that special. Anyway, normally this would be the point where I end the video off, but we're gonna get interrupted as soon as we walk out. It's dusk again! Oh, fuck you, Dusk. Anyway, he wants us to come to the library like we were told earlier, but no one was there. First, I'm gonna heal, because I don't like having Pokemon dead in my party. Okay, let's go see what Dusk has to say at the library here. Fuck you, Dusk. I had to heal my Pokemon, like you wouldn't have done the same. Anyway, now we go to the top of the library so we can get some epic monologuing. Except it's not really epic. Hey, there's Dawn and Professor Rowan! Yay! I'm pretty sure this is important if he's called every single one of us here Dusk. No shit! I'll be right back. Holy shit, I've been talking on the phone for 2 hours. Anyway, some Pokemon are just strong enough where they don't need to evolve. Like the legendary Pokemon that you just used an example of. Yeah. Some Pokemon, I'll admit, though, they do really need evolutions. Okay, so Professor Rowan needs all of us to go to different lakes and stuff to see the legendary Pokemon, and apparently Dusk never got a Pokedex. Dumbass. How convenient. Of course, Dawn gets the one right next to our hometown. Fuck you. Dusk goes to the furthest one away. So that leaves us with the middle road. Go figure. Dumbass. What the hell? That doesn't look good. Okay. And if you talk to all the people in the library here, they'll actually say some stuff about the explosion. I'm feeling wobbly. You know, the tremor ended, I still feel like jelly. And what I found kind of funny at this scene is, like, this woman here will say stuff. Normally, she'll say stuff like, "Be quiet. Hello, this is the Canalave Library. Please keep quiet while you're on the premises." Certainly it wasn't me who screamed, "Yah!" or shouted, "Help me!" No, really, that wasn't me screaming. Fucking hypocrite. Anyway. Oh, I love this sailor in Diamond and Pearl. It's saying there's a huge explosion at Lake Valier, but I heard everything's fine now. Diamond and Pearl, he was... Like, the way he talked, he sounded like a little kid trying to imitate the explosion and stuff. Like, the way he described it, he was sounding like a little kid. In Platinum, I guess he matured or something. Anyway, we need to go to Lake Valor, but I've got a couple things I want to show off, but that'll have to wait until the next video. So, next time on Pokemon Platinum, we'll be doing a couple of side things. See you guys then.